Well, hello everybody. Thanks for joining me on Vacation Station TV, virtual getaway. It's Saturday, 4:23 in the afternoon. 90 degrees now. It was 85 in Gatlinburg, but now it's 90 here. Ouch. That's hot. That is hot. I want to spend a few minutes with you, see what's on your mind, if anything is on your mind. Chances are Saturday, most of you are out and about doing something. We'll see what happens. I hope my messages are working. I had issues with that a week or so ago. I couldn't get any messages. It's doing it again. I clearly see it. There it is. Hi, David. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, every Tom W. How are you? Yeah, I don't understand why it's doing that. It blinks and it shows messages, but it doesn't stay on there long. I think I've cleared the memory. I've done everything I could do. I thought. I don't know. RV5, hey guys, how are you? William Smith, hot, chance of rain. Yeah, there's chances of pop-up thunderstorms later on this evening, so we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Thank you for the thumbs up, whoever did that. Love thumbs up. It helps us out. The picture is so clear. Thank you. Thank you. I had nothing to do with it. I just arbitrarily just pulled in here and said, seems to be working. You can never tell. You really can never tell what anywhere in Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg if you're going to get a good picture or a really crappy picture. Most of them are pretty crappy. You have to admit, right? Right. I know. Bobby Joyce, what's going on, Pigeon Forge? Not much yet, but the Jeep invasion's coming up very shortly. And I'm seeing Jeeps around town. One just passed us by. In Gatlinburg, a few. There's another one. They're filtering in, which is pretty standard for this time of the year. You just got to deal with it. You know, as they come in, one just passed us. And I love looking at all the Jeeps, so I get a big kick out of that. I love looking at the rods when they come in. And that's one of my enjoyment moments of the year is the rod run, the Jeep invasion. A lot of the things that go on here entertain me, as they should, right? They're supposed to entertain you too. So just came back from Gatlinburg. That video will be up sometime later on this afternoon. Very, very crowded. Very crowded indeed. Took me 45 minutes to go one direction. One direction. So I've got to edit down a whole bunch of video of really just standing there and doing nothing. You know, I'm sitting in traffic and I run the two cameras, but I'll run one camera to catch the crowd, and that's what most people are watching. But I'm just sitting there waiting for the traffic to move. It was brutal today. Bobby Joy's going to be oh yeah, it's definitely going to be crowded. William Smith still plan on what'd you say? Bringing you some crawfish. Oh, I love crawfish. Tom W. We almost drove up for the day, but it's already raining by you guys. Like I said, we have a chance of pop-up showers, and we might get. I mean, I see some big thunderheads rolling around, but nothing that's to the point that's threatening. And it's like, okay, here it comes. Not so far. The air is dry. I have to admit, it's not humid at all, so that's a good indicator. It's not ready to rain yet. But you know it when it's nearby. Everything gets real sticky here, real quick. Even your windshield starts to fog up a little bit. Like not ready for that. Larry, how are you? Larry Harvey, good to see you guys. Thank you for coming on board. I do appreciate that. Miss Marie has posted quite a few new food videos. Hopefully you guys are checking that out. Panay in the Smoky Mountains. She works hard on doing that. There's two more. One I did and one she did. And I'm going to try to get that one up. If not today, it'll be tomorrow, but really good meal. Really, really tasty. And the one I did too, very tasty. I'm trying to give you guys healthy food to eat because if you heard or not, the government has allowed, quotes in the air, lab meat to be served in restaurants. Now, California, they've got 2 chain restaurants that they've already allowed, and the chain restaurants, I'm not going to mention them here, are ones that are here too, that will be able to serve you lab-created meat. It's not real meat. They claim it is, but I'm sorry, if it's made in a factory somewhere, there's got to be something wrong with it. It's not what God put on this earth. It's what man made, and you know man-made stuff has some sort of side effect. So they okayed beef and chicken to be lab created and served in restaurants in California. Now, I don't know if they're doing it here. I'm not sure if they sell it here or not. I do not have the data to back any of that claim up. But there are a lot of claims out there from people that are saying they're buying this skinless, boneless chicken breast. And I've watched several videos, half a dozen at least. And when they show it, it looks like when you buy it in the package. It looks like when you get a skinless, boneless chicken breast. But when they either tear into it, or somebody, memory serves me right, put vinegar on a piece of chicken breast and it's split open and it looked like tubes of meat, and chicken doesn't look like that. And I'm just scared of this stuff because it's really going down a path that we've never gone down before, and that would concern me, and I hope it concerns you and your family, that you, because I don't believe they'll tell you until after the fact like they usually do, that it's now being served at your favorite restaurant, and it's like, oh great, just what I need, and I'm going there, and you're eating what you think is a piece of steak or a chicken breast or chicken fingers or things like that, and you got to be careful. You really, because your kids are subject to whatever horrors the government's going to throw at them. So please be careful about that. My solution to the problem at the moment is, if you're going to buy chicken that has a bone in it. They haven't, as of yet, been able to reproduce bone. So if you buy, either chicken thighs, chicken legs, chicken wings, or the whole chicken, they haven't been able to reproduce that yet. I'm sure in the future they will, but right now that's the safest way. And as far as beef goes, you get a piece of steak with a bone in it. Chopped meat is very suspect right now, because that chopped meat is called tube meat, T-U-B-E, tube. It's put through a tube, your chopped meat that you buy. And it's all the leftovers of the cows, plural, that they chop up and they throw into a pile, all the bones and all the organs, and they grind them up and they mix the fats and all the stuff that they put in them. Read the label on the chopped meat. It's not just chopped meat. It's got a lot of nasty stuff in it. And you're serving that at a barbecue or something, and I'm just really scared of where the future is going when it comes to this. It's like Soylent Green. You don't know what it is. You don't know if it's your uncle you're eating. Where's Uncle Ed? He's not at the barbecue today. Well, he is, but he isn't. We sent him a guess who's coming to dinner. He didn't know that it was him that we were serving. Jim Spencer, what's up? Nothing much, Jim. Bobby Joyce, man, we've been getting pounded by storms. I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you, Leslie. You're a doll. You're something else. Miss Marie's channel. Yes, that's Miss Marie's channel. Joshy and Stacy. Hey, guys, how are you? When are you guys coming back? Joshy's saying hello to Jimmy. Hey, Joshy and Stacy. Everybody's saying hello. Tom W. Pretty much stay away from anything processed. Yeah, I do too. That's why Marie and I have been bringing you a lot more home-cooked meals, because when I go out shopping, I get the real deal. I go out and I try to find farm fresh stuff wherever I can find it, and the meat that I get is without a doubt real deal meat. You'll see that in the next video that I did, and the ones that Miss Marie has done. We're very cautious about that because my body's very sensitive to that, and so is hers. If she eats something she's not supposed to, it manifests itself really quick in her attitude and the way she feels. So, because we become very sensitive to the crap food that's around here. And I would be too. I mean, in the future, you're going to find all these fast food places that you're visiting are going to be serving stuff that maybe is not good for you and your family. I want to be careful. I don't want to get into a lawsuit. You know what I mean? So that's why I gotta preface that. Josh, not sure. Okay, when you come up, let me know. We're supposed to be up there already. Well, you're not. It's pretty clear. Pretty clear. Oh, what else is going on? Let's see. The Jeep Invasion's coming up. Then, of course, the Rod Run is coming up. I don't know of any other really crazy thing. The sand rail get together. They're fun to watch. A lot of sand rails in town, and I noticed they're trailering them in. So I'll try to catch that. I will definitely try to catch that. For you, those of you, I have a lot of subscribers who are on Social Security. You may get an increase according to our wonderful government. It's not going to be what they're throwing out at you right now, and because it's all political. They're saying, "Oh, you're going to get a $200 increase." I don't see that coming. Chances are you get another 3% increase because the Social Security is not keeping up with inflation. And speaking of inflation, gas prices are ready to really skyrocket again. Same thing with diesel. So be prepared for that if you're planning a vacation. Just kind of ink that into your itinerary that you're going to need another 50 or $100 to put into your gas tank. Um, Compliments of your current administration. I can't wait for this year plus to get over with, and the next regime comes in and hopefully does something better for us all. I don't know. I do not. Excuse me. I do not know. One can never be sure what they're up to, right? Dan B, hello. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. I do appreciate that. Everything's good at the cabin. The bears are coming up. The raccoons with their babies are coming up. They're fun to watch. I've got one of the little. I always, when the mother comes up, and I have two definite families that are coming up. There's little baby with her 4 babies, and then there's little baby's mother with her 4 babies. And I always pick the runt of the litter because they're the ones that are most vulnerable. They're the ones that get picked on all the time, and I feel bad for them. So with one of them, little baby, her little runt has taken a liking to me, and I'm now feeding her by hand. And she comes up to me and she hangs on my leg, and I take little kibbies and she takes them from my hand. She clasps her 2 little fingers, her hands together, and takes the kibby, and she's very gentle, very calm. So I'm trying to make her more of a pet and see what happens. I like that. They entertain me. They keep me happy. Traffic, as you can see, is pretty bad. It's congested, and yet there is nothing really going on. I'll try to bring that up just a little bit for you. It's been like this all day long. Jeff and Tootsie Campy, hey, I've seen you were live. Just got back from the pool, tanning yourself again. Oh God, you've got to be careful with melanoma, Jeff. You've got to be very careful in this day and age. I know looking tan, it looks good, but be careful with melanoma. It can be the size of a pinhead. It can kill you in a couple of months. Okay, the goat coaster. All the dinosaurs have been delivered. They've been installed. They're not all working yet. They're still getting them functioning. So now you've got over 30-something animatronic dinosaurs at the goat coaster, and the putt-putt will be reopened again. Right now they don't want people going up there because there's wires and piping and stuff, so they closed it off temporarily so that they can finish this job. It's been a monumental job. I tip my hats to Ross and the crew, man. They worked really hard, and it looks fantastic. I will have a video for you very shortly. I've been so busy shooting videos privately and not privately that my head is spinning again. Jeff and Tootsie saying hi, hi, hi. I think something's got to get. Well, yeah, of course. Martinique 70, hello. Thank you for joining us. I'm trying to catch up. I think I actually caught up with everybody. Very good, very good. Still having that issue with the messages. I'm going to go through and clean the phone again. Just going to wipe it clean. I've taken out all my apps that I don't need anymore. I had so many apps that I said, why am I even putting this on there? I don't even use it. So I'm cleaning out the phone because I have a lot of video on it. And what else? Trying to think. School starts for a lot of people Monday. For a lot of kids, they go back to school on Monday. And that will bring some relief to the area as far as traffic goes. Because I've had a lot of people say, hey, when does the traffic stop? It never stops. If you know anything about Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, and Sevierville, it never stops. It just either lessens or gets really bad. That's it. That's your option. So this coming week should be less because really nothing is going to happen until the Jeep invasion. And then after that, there'll be a little bit of downtime. Most of the kids will be back in school, so that's always a good time to come on up to kind of finish out your summer so that you have some time to come up here and relax. They're getting ready to do more road work in the area to widen some of the roads. The one that would be straight ahead from here, which is the main entrance to going to Gatlinburg, that will be completely redone, and veterans uh, veterans will be lengthened and widened here, and they'll start that probably not for another year, but it's in the plans. They already got the approval, so that's going to be widened. Instead of veterans ending at Teester, it's going to widen and then continue. I'm just not sure if it's going to end right there at the RV park, the entrance, or it's going to actually go over into the Gatlinburg entrance. I haven't seen the plans yet, but when they do let them out, I'll let you know. Mean old school, yeah. Dana Gardner, how are you? Good to see you. I haven't heard from you in a long time. From your new home in Erlanger, Kentucky. Congratulations. I wish you luck. Hope you're happy in your move and you're settled. It's always fun to move, isn't it? It's exciting, it's an experience, and it's an adventure. And you get to kind of redecorate and reestablish and reinvent something in your home, especially if you got a new home. If you've been in it for a while, you go, well, there's only so much I can do, and then you do it. You go, all right, that was it. But when you move into a new home, oh my, you can have a lot of fun, spend a lot of money too. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't mind moving. It's not a big deal to me. I've done it enough where you get rid of all the stuff you don't need anymore, and you always collect 10 times more things than you had before you moved in, and just let them go. They're just things. That's all they are, things. They mean nothing. Most of the time they mean nothing. They just kind of kept you happy for a little while, right? Let me go back down here. Jeff and Tizzy Beyond the Lens sucks. How they do reservations in Polar Express. I don't like reservation. I got no time for that. Harvey 5 says yes, Jeff, so stupid. PB on the go. Hello, vacation. Hey, PB. And Jeff and Tizzy saying hello to Pam. Yep, hi, Pam. Good to see you. I'm back on Medal of Honor, Pam. I got off the Walking Dead for a while, and I went back to Medal of Honor. That's a fun game to play, and I enjoyed that a lot because it's challenging and it keeps me busy for a while. So if you haven't checked out Medal of Honor, that's a great VR game to enjoy. There's a bunch of them out there, and usually late at night after I'm tired of editing or just doing stuff, I say I'm going to escape for a little while, and I drop the headset on and I go where I'm going to go, do what I want to do, and I enjoy that. It was one of my better investments as far as entertainment goes. It used to be PlayStation, but I have the PlayStation. I haven't turned it on in years because I enjoy the headset, the VR, much better. I'm immersed in that, and I enjoy that very, very much. They're building some new hotels. They've got new Section 8 housing going up. They're building more apartments, condominiums, all around us, all over the place. So for people that were wondering, will there be any type of housing in the area? Yes, there's definitely going to be more housing, affordable housing and condominium housing. There's no talk of any RV parks going up in the area that I'm aware of, but I'm sure there will be, because that's a real plus for this area. Dana Gardner, been rough. I do it all myself. Oh yeah, to move an apartment because ALS, oh that's very hard, close to the doctor. That's always good, you gotta be close to your doctor. DB on the Go says, I just got the Oculus out and uploaded. Yeah, you gotta update it all the time. Kelly McPeak, how are you? Got plans coming in October. Excellent. Surprise of Mom's 80th birthday. Oh, what a great surprise. DB on the Go. I'm still a Nintendo junk. Oh my God. Still doing Nintendo, Pam? Jeff said amen to that. Oh my goodness gracious. What a great. I don't even use my PlayStation anymore because it's good. It's fun. I got all the games, but I really like my VR. I just enjoy the feeling it gives me when I'm surrounded and I am immersed in this world. It's just so much fun. So much fun. Seen a lot of travel trailers coming in. Here comes another one. A lot of travel trailers coming in. I guess they're doing the summer thing. You can't see the one to the left, but there's one right there on the left. A few passed me by. Everything else is doing well. I'm trying to keep myself healthy as best as I can. I'm being good. I'm being very, very good. You'll see that on the videos that Miss Marie and I did just the other day. We've done a bunch. We just we get this motivated to just start cooking, and then we go out shopping and we say, "Well, cook this. Let's go cook this too. Let's go," because we believe in eating at the house as much as possible. I am moving, by the way, if you're wondering. It's not you. Don't touch your screen on your television. It's me. And I happen to be at the Wild Bear Inn and Restaurant, which is a wonderful restaurant. If you like German food, check out the Wild Bear. I think you'll enjoy it a lot. Moving that around. I have no idea if the signal is going to stay solid or not. It's down so you can see. Sorry, it's me. There. Definitely a lot of traffic though. No, I did not know about that. I didn't hear about that. I'll have to give them a call. See all the traffic heading to Gatlinburg. And it's still, and this late in the day, it's 4:48, 90 degrees, and there's still all this traffic heading to Gatlinburg. It was quite crowded when I was there, and you'll see that video. Last week I really kicked myself in the ass. I was there reasonably early, got the video, and when I got home, I was editing it, and for some it was a stormy Saturday, and the lights kept blinking, and every time it blinked, it would cause the computer to stop. It would freeze up. So I had to wait and wait, start again, then wait, and every time I started, it did that again. So I didn't get the video up till after 11 on Saturday. I was kicking myself in the butt for that, because I was really trying to get it in a timely manner, which I do, but it just didn't work out in my favor, as that happens a lot. I have a lot of trouble seeing Oculus. Oh, come on, I'm sorry for that. That's me doing that. I really need to purge this phone. They have, well, you know, Pam, that you can put your lenses in there. They snap right in. You could get a pair, fairly inexpensive, and they snap right into where the lenses are. They fit right over it. And then you wouldn't have to worry about glasses or your astigmatism. I have one too, but I adjust the lenses to work for me. I never have an issue with that. The only issue I have is they fog up. I don't know if yours fog up. Mine fog up. Here's my chance. Here's my chance. Yay, yay. And now I'll probably lose the signal, right? That's my luck, all right? Well, if I lose the signal, thank you for joining me. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you. Traffic in Pigeon Forge isn't too bad. It's mostly Gatlinburg. Brenda, how are you? From Tulsa, Oklahoma. Thank you, Brenda, for joining. Oh, now it's staying still? What happened? What's going on? I don't know what's going on with this phone. Now, oh, it went off again. No, now it's on again. Holy mackerel. Orlando, how are you? Thank you for joining me. Yeah, it's very intermittent. So there, and then it's not. I'll go through and clear everything, and we'll see if that helps it out again. Orlando Colero has a construction company that you get on the Machines Open Veterans Boulevard. Veterans is open at the moment. They're still putting that bridge over it, and they're pretty much working on the other side now. So that'll all be connected shortly. That'll be nice when they finally do that, but they're a ways away. It's not anywhere near. Look at that. Oh, come on, phone. Look at this. Yeah, well, as soon as I get home, that's it. That's it. I'm throwing it against the wall. That is it. I've had it. Slam it against the wall. New stores are opening. I think we just passed one called Cookout. Yeah, or it's coming up on the left. It's the old Long John Silver's place. That's getting ready to open. I'm sure every YouTuber will be there. Everybody's going to be there clamoring to get in the doors first. Not me. Still haven't been to Buc-ee's, and I do not plan on going there. If that means anything to you all. I don't plan on going there. If I have to drive by it, sure, I'll stop in. Maybe I'll even get some gas, but what a waste of time for me. Look at that traffic on the other side of the road. Isn't that something? Still heading to Gatlinburg. KFC, was that what it was? KFC? It was one of those franchises that goes up belly up. But they're getting ready to open. Somewhere on the left here. I just breeze through town now because not much has changed in and around this area. Stores come and go. Like KFC, I will never go back there again, ever. Ever, ever, ever. Every time I've given them another chance, they've disappointed me again and again. It's not the same as it used to be. So I'm not going to, and I don't, once again, I don't like fast food. I don't trust it. So I do a hell of a lot more cooking at home, which I enjoy. Even if I'm doing it like 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm cooking. You'll see the videos coming up. See on the left there, I don't know if you caught that, trailers, cars with trailers. There's trucks with trailers and a bunch of sand rails. So they're coming in town. And then, if I'm not mistaken, the little rice burners will be coming in. They're usually due around this time. You know, the little Japanese cars that drag the ground and have all the lights blinking and stuff like that. They come into town. They're fun to watch. I don't have an issue with them. Make a lot of noise, but I don't have an issue with them. It's okay with me. Let me check and see what I've done. Oh, the dig zone. No, nothing's going to dig zone. Look at this guy. Comes up on my right and makes a left. Yeah. A bozo. Another bozo. No, the dig zone, nothing is going on. I've seen some laying of gravel and all that. I think they're delayed for whatever reason. They're delayed, but I'll keep you abreast of that. What was that? Joshie and Stacy. Oh, Jeff and Tootsie. Why not go to Buck? Because I don't like it. I keep telling you this. I don't buy my food from a gas station. I don't care that they've got freezers and coolers and they make sandwiches there. I just don't do that. I don't need to, I don't have to, and I don't want to. That to me is not eating, and I don't do my shopping at a gas station. There's a sandrail, if you saw that. I'll turn this a little bit this way so you can see it. It's just not for me. You know, I didn't live very far from a Flying J when I was in Florida. I was very close, excuse me, very close to Flying J, which predates all this other stuff. And it was huge. It had everything in it, and I never ate there. Never. I think I bought gas there once when I had my motor coach. And that's because they got the big pumps in the long driveways where you can get the 40-footer in. But I went in the place, and they had a very popular buffet and a restaurant. They had showers. They had everything that a Buc-ee's does. And it was like, this is not for me. This is just not my brand of folk. I want to take a shower. I'm going to go home. Or I'll take it in my coach. You know, I'm not, oh, God. No. I have rules and regulations. And I stand by them. And if I want a really good brisket, I'm going to have Joshie make it. Then I know it's really good and it's real meat and it hasn't been touched by 15, 20 people and there's no boogers in it and there's no fingernails, there's no hair in it. I mean, you know, I trust him. I don't trust the people that they hire there to cook my food. Just like I don't trust the people in these restaurants to cook my food. Jeep Fest Rod Runs coming soon. Yeah, they are. I'm looking forward to it. Alice Moore, how are you, dear? Thank you for joining. Diamondback, and how are you? What's that? The car sound. Yeah, they sound like bumblebees. I like watching them though because they look like little tiny race cars, and they always travel in groups, so it's fun to watch them go in and out because they always weave in and out. It's entertaining. I do like that stuff. Here's a Florida plate in front of me. Can't tell where they're from, but just Florida. They used to have the counties, and I don't know why they took the counties off. Don't really understand that. Like on our plates, it says severe on the bottom. Florida, there's no way to tell where they're from in Florida. And that's something. All right, making a left here. See how much traffic? Look how long it took me just to go 4 lights. I would have taken the back ways, but I would have lost the signal for sure. Fancy pants, Jeff, can't go to Buc-ee's. That's right. That's right. I'm not going there. It's not fancy pants. I have standards. And like I keep saying, it's not that I'm better than anybody. I have standards for eating healthy and shopping and doing the things I want in life. And it's just not. I mean, just like I won't go into the BP here or the Shell and buy a sandwich. Or sushi. Man, there's nothing worse than buying sushi at a gas station. What, are you out of your mind? How do you know it wasn't sitting on somebody's engine for 3 or 4 hours? And then they brought it in. Oh, I forgot the sushi in the car, boss. No. Is it worth getting sick over? No. That's something, Josh. I'll go for food. I got the scene here. RV5 went to Buc-ee's twice, at least a week, 10:30 Tuesday, and we were almost the only ones there. Yeah, it's lost its thunder. I think it was just a lot of hype, and they were hoping for big things. And it's, after a while, what is attracting you there? The brisket? Brisket on the board, it's more entertainment than it is quality. No. See, gas is $3.29 now. $3.29, so it's gone up. And that's, I guess, with the card. You got to read carefully. Yes, that's without the card. I'm sorry, $3.19 with the card at BP. I don't know. It doesn't say here with the Shell card. With BP, it's $3.19 if you have a BIT card. I don't have a BIT card, but $3.30. But it's going to jack up. That's what they keep telling me. Kroger's getting a delivery. Yeah. Publix and Kroger. Those are my 2 go-to stores, because the Publix definitely has everything that I want. Kroger has almost everything that I want. Not too much traffic here. So I'm going to sign off now. I hope you guys had fun. I enjoyed having you here with me. Just was updating you on what's going on. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate it. I do. Check out the videos. I'll have the Gatlinburg video coming up very shortly. I'm heading back to the cabin now. And thanks for joining me, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye, y'all.